there will be equal magnitude and phase displacement will be 120 degree, and the phase sequence will be as like the original phasors, whereas negative sequence component means it is negative sequence component means phase displacement will be 120 degree and equal in magnitude, and my phase sequence will be in opposite to the positive sequence or original. Whereas zero sequence component means my phase displacement will be 0 and equal in magnitude. So here there is no phase sequence. Now what exactly symmetrical components mean, why we are using symmetrical component means, for the analysis of unbalanced system we will transfer that into symmetrical components, whereas symmetrical components are balanced components. Now let us see this all yesterday we discussed. Let us see A operator. Now, basically, in your complex algebra, that in your mathematics, you have earth J, right? So, here in sequential components, they will be using A operator. However, you are using in your mathematics as J operator. In J operator, you will use 1 at an angle 90 degree, but here we will use 1 at an 120 degree. So how we will add if we want to, how we will multiply two complex numbers? Yes, how we will add two complex how we will add two complex how we will multiply two complex numbers? Yes, your magnitude will be multiplied and your angles will be added. Now this, let us say this, there is a three phases A1, B1, C1. So A1, B1 is 120 degree displacement, B1 and C1 is 120 degree displacement, A1 and C1 is 120 degree displacement. In a symmetrical components, I want to represent this in a common format, either in A or in B or in C. I don't want to use all the A, B, C. I want to use a common format. Either I need to represent all in A terms or all in B terms or in C terms. Basically, this operator, why we are using, it is convenient to have a shorthand method of indicating the rotation of a phasor through 120 degree. The letter A will be used. In some books we will be using alpha and some books will be using in some books we'll be using lambda. Now let us say just consider A as a reference phasor. Now I will consider this is symmetrical components will be rotating in anti-clockwise direction. My direction is like this. This is reference. I will consider this is my direction, rotating in counterclockwise direction. Now let us say A is a reference. If I rotate A to the C, if I rotate my A like this to here, my A1 will be multiplied with A. What is A? A is 1 at an angle 120 degree. A is 1 at an angle 120 degree. Here angle has been missed. A is, that means when it is rotating from A1 to C1, the displacement is 120 degree. When A1, because my symmetrical components are 360 degree rotating, when my A1 is rotating to C1, then my A1 is multiplied with the A. That means if A phasor is rotating 120 degree from its original position, then it will be multiplied by A. So what is A means? A, 1, magnitude is 1 at an angle 120 degree. So this can be represented in exponential form 1 into e raised to j120. So e raised to j120, what is that? Cos 120 plus j sin 120. It is in the form of a plus j sin b form. So you will get minus 0.5 plus 0.866. Now this is my reference phasor. A1 will be of 0. When A1 comes to the C1, then my A1 will be multiplied with the A. Similarly, now if A1 goes to the B, it is rotating from year to year and year to year. Now what will happen? Yes, it is multiplied with the A square, right? From year to year 120 degree and year to 120 degree. So from year to year it is A and year to year it is A. So now what is A square? Yes, anybody? What is A square?
1 at an angle 240.
1 at an angle?
1 at an angle 240.
Yes.
240.
Yes, 1 at an angle 240. That means A into A. From this position to this position. That means my A1 is moved to the B1. Because why I need to move is I want to represent this symmetrical components in only one term, either using A1, B1 or C1. I want to make my analysis more simpler and simpler. If I use A1, B1, C1 separately, then your calculation goes very cumbersome. So I want to represent this all in a single term. So instead of C1, I will write C1 in terms of A1. Now, same e raised to j 240. So cos 240 sin j sin 240 will get this value. What you call minus 0.5 minus j 0.866. Now what you will get? A square plus a. This is this and this will get cancelled, right? Now what will becomes minus 0.5 minus 0.5, it is minus 1. So I can write this minus 1 is a plus a square plus a equals to minus 1. So 1 plus a square equals to 0. This will be used in formulas in future calculation. And a cube is a into a. See, this I will show you. Now, if this is my reference, means from year to year 120, year to year 120, and year to year 120. So what is the now angle? Yes, from year 120 and year a square, it is 120, 240, and a cube is 260. Now what is a cube? It is 1. So 1 at an angle 360 degree. Again it comes to reference. Now the same thing he had been given, a cube equals to 1. So 360 is nothing but an 0, that is a reference point. And a4 again comes to, if it again rotates to C1, then it is an A. Now this is about the operator A. By using this, how I can make my analysis simpler? How can I convert? How can I represent in terms of single component? Where A1 is in my, let us say, if it is designated as 1, it is positive sequence component. If it is designated as 2, it is a negative sequence component. If it is designated as 0, it is negative sequence component. Now let's comes to this. Yes. Now, yesterday I explained here. As I told, the unbalanced voltage is equal to the sum of three symmetrical components. Now what is VA? It is the phasor sum of VA1, VA2, VA0. So the same had been given, VA1, VA2, VA0. Similarly, what is the phasor sum of VB? Yes? Anybody please? Anusha? Yes? VB equals to, are you audible?
Yes, sir.
What is VB equals to?
VB1 plus VB2, VB0.
Now VC equals to VC1 plus VC2 plus VC0.
We say no.
What is left hand side? This is the phase voltages. VA, VB, VC are the phase voltages. VA1, VA2, VA0 are the symmetrical components of phase voltages. In reality, VA1, VA2, VA0 does not appear. The sum of all this gives the phasor voltage. That means initially VA, VB, VC are the unbalanced voltages. If I add symmetrical components, if I make that unbalanced voltages divided into 3 symmetrical components, then I will get balance in terms of imbalanced form, where VA1 indicates that it is a positive sequence component of phase voltage A or phase A. If you can say in some books they will be giving it is an RYB, where VA2 is negative sequence component of phase A and VA0 is zero sequence component of phase A. If we add this all 3 components, you will get phase voltage. Now how to represent this in a form of only one component, either VA or VB or VC. That we will see. A operator I told. Yes. Now see here, A1, B1, C1. Right? Now I want to represent VC1. So what becomes VC1? I don't want to represent VC1 as a separate. I want to represent in terms of A1. So from year to year, it is 120. So if it is 120, it is multiplied with A. Right? Now VC1, you see, it is my anti-clockwise direction. First, the sequence is, can you tell anybody sequence here if A is the reference? What is the phase sequence here? Yes, Mega? Yes, phase sequence is here. If A is my reference, rotating in anti-clockwise direction, A is A1, C1, B1. For this, it is phase sequence is A2, yes, A2, B2, C2, right? Because it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. Now see that, check the relation A1 and C1. Consider only A1 and C1. Here they had been given, I will write in the form VC1 in the form of A1. Now if A1 is rotating to the C1, I can represent my C1 as VC1 equals to A into VA1, right? Because A1 is reference, it is rotating to here C1. So now it is rotating at an angle 120 degree. So angle 120 degree means it is an A. So A into VA1. Similarly, can you tell VB1? Yes? VB1? See, VB1 here, it is 120, 120, 2 times it is rotating from here to A and here to here A. So A into A square, so A square VA1. Now this is about the positive sequence component. Anyway, for zero sequence components, all are equal because there is no phase displacement. VA0 equals to VB0, VB0 equals to VC0. Now, can you tell for VB2? Yes? Anybody?
A into VA2.
Yes, A into VA2 because it is only rotating at 120 degree. And C, can you tell VC2?
A
VC2,
square in
yes, VC2. So here what I need to see here, what is my reference point first?
1.
If I am representing in terms of A, A1 and A2 for positive sequence components, where this A1 is rotating, you need to check. If you want to go for VC1, I want to represent VC1 in terms of A1. So if I consider this as a reference, it is rotating at 120 degrees. So it should be multiplied with A into VA1. If I want to represent B1 in terms of A1, so it is A square into A1. If it is in voltages, I will represent VC2 is A1 into A square. So the same thing here had been given. Now we will put it into a matrix form. What we will get, we will see. Now, so what is VA? VA1, VA2, VA0, right? It is the sum of three components. The phase voltage is equal to the sum of three symmetrical components. Now, what is VB? VB1, VB2, VB0. Now, and VC equals to VC1 plus VC2, VC0. Now, represent what is VB1? Represent here what is VB1 here? Yes, anyone? What is VB1 here?
A square of VA1.
A square
A
into VA1, right? The same thing here had been written here. A square into VA1. What is VB2? What is VB here? What is VB2?
A of VA2.
A2.
Yes.
A square of VA1.
A of
A square.
VA2.
VA2.
Yes, exactly. A of VA2. The same thing he had been written. In terms of what he had done, in terms of all A terms, that means only he had taken
of
in
VA2.
terms of A1 and A2. He had not been used
A of
B and C.
VA2.
His main intention is that A operator is to represent in terms of any one component to make analysis more simple. Now this I put in the mathematical matrix form. So again VC equals to VC1, VC2, VC0. Right? So here VC1 is A into VA1 and VC2 is A square VA2 plus VA0. Now VA, VB, VC, these are your left hand side. So that I put in a matrix form. And VA0 here I rewritten as it is VA0 plus VA1 plus VA2. Similarly VB0 plus VB1 plus VB2 plus VC0, VC1, VC2. So 1, 1, 1 I have taken common because I taken as VA0, VA1, VA2 as common. Now VB1. So what is my VB1 here? A square VA1. So it is 1.
Sir.
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, ask.
Sir, I'm not hearing properly, sir. Some disturbance is there.
Now? Now audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now see,
Sir.
this I represented in matrix form. My LHS is VA, VB,
Sir, I'm
VC.
not
These are my
hearing
phase
properly, sir.
voltages.
Some disturbance is there.
Now, so I will represent VA1, VA2, VA0. I rewritten this as VA0 plus
Yes, sir.
VA1
Yes, sir.
plus VA2. This also VB0 plus VB1, VB2. Here also VC0 plus VC1, VC2. Now if I represent this in a matrix form, I taken as outside VA0, VA1, VA2. So now see here 1 for the first, it is I am representing in terms of A components. So it is 1 into VA0 plus 1 into VA1 plus 1 into VA2. So the first row is representing VA. The first row and the first column is representing of VA. Similarly, the second row and second column is representing my VB. So VB is 1 into VA0, because VB0 and VA0 are equal, and VB1 is equal to A square VA1. You can see here VB1 is A square V1. Similarly, for VB2 is my A into VA0. Here you can see. So the same thing for VC also. The third row and the column will represent my VC. So it is 1 into VA0. Remember, VA0, VB0, VC0 are equal. The same, VC1 is equal to VA1 into A, and VC2 is equal to A square into VA2. The same here has been represented here. So here VA, VB, VC are my phase voltages, and VA0, VA1, VA2 are my symmetrical components. So now I want to the matrix form tells that my phase voltages are represented in symmetrical components. Now if I want to represent in symmetrical components, I want to represent symmetrical components in terms of phase voltages. So what you will get? Let us say A equals to this one, this matrix A equals to this matrix. So A equals to 1, this matrix 1 1 1 1 A square A 1 A square. Now how will find inverse of A matrix? Yes, how will find inverse of A matrix? Yes, what is the formula for inverse of A matrix? Yes, anyone please? What is the inverse of matrix? How you will find? It is adjacent of matrix by determinant of matrix, right? Now A inverse will be find adjacent of A divided by determinant of A. After calculation, after finding that, you will get A inverse equals to 1 by 3, 1 1 1 and 1. Here it is just interchanging, that's it. You remember, no one will ask here what is A inverse adjacent by determinant. No one will ask. In no book it will be given. So usually A inverse after the multiplication, after the division of adjacent by determinant, you will get this. So 1 by 3, 1 1 1 into A square, 1 A square A. Now I want to represent in symmetrical components. See, this will be the, what I mean to say is that this I am shifting, this matrix I am shifting to the LHS side. Then if I shift this matrix LHS side, it becomes inverse. So after multiplication, what I will get, that I written here. So VA0, VA1, VA2 equals to 1 by 3. So this matrix, inverse matrix, 1 1 1 1 A square, 1 A square A, again VA, VB, VC. Here it tells the phase voltages. This matrix indicates that phase voltages are represented in symmetrical components, and this matrix will tell symmetrical components are represented in terms of phase voltages, where VA, VB, VC are phase voltages, VA0, VA1, VA2 are my symmetrical components. When three phasors are balanced, only the positive sequence component exists. That means if the three phasors are balanced, if phase A, phase B, phase C are equal 120 degree, at that time only you will get a positive sequence components. That means only you will get VA1, VA0, VA2 will be 0. This you will learn in the next class. There is a small derivation will be there, how it is only exists VA1, VA0, VA2 will be 0. This we will learn. So the meaning of that, when three phasors are balanced, only the positive sequence component exists, means when a three-phase balanced system occurs, at the time VA0, VA2 equals to 0, VA, VB, VC equals to 0, VA1, VA2. That will be there. That we will see the derivation. Now, This is in terms of voltages. The same applicable to the currents also. Here you can see sequence component represent in terms of line to line voltage. Till now what we have studied, only it is of representation of phase voltages. If it is a line voltages, then again it depends upon whether the connection is star or the connection is delta. The normally had been given, we will see this also in star and delta connection. VAB not means it is in line to line voltage of my phasor AB, and VAB means it is a VAB not means it is a zero sequence component of my line to line voltage of AB. VAB1 means it is a positive, VAB not equals to zero sequence component of my line to line voltage of AB or RY. VAB1 means it is a positive sequence component of line to line voltage of AB. That means R and Y. Here also the same, it is negative sequence component, where VAB, VBC and VCA are my line to line voltages, that we will see in later. Now sequence component representation of the current. I can derive this with the help of the currents or with the help of the voltages. The same thing it will be applicable for currents also, for voltages also. You will get the same. IA0, IA1, IA2, instead of VA0, VA1, VA2, here it goes IA0, IA1, IA2. The same policy and the same thing will be applicable to currents. In some questions, in some question papers, what they will ask, they will specifically ask you need to represent in terms of currents, or you need to represent in terms of voltages. 90% all we are deriving in terms of voltages only. There is a one book called Stevenson. Yes, sorry, not Stevenson. In a book called Uggs, Edward Uggs will be there. In that books they had been derived with the currents. The same, nothing change is there. So if in the question paper, if he asked in terms of currents, you need to represent in terms of current. In question paper, if they had not asked, better to represent in voltages. Nothing change. And here it is in VA0, VA0, VAB0, IA0. This will be related to star and delta. This I will tell you later. Now, in a balanced phasor system, remember that my IA equals to RI equals to IA0 plus IA1, IA2, which is equal to 0 in a balanced system. This I will tell. So VA0 it is means it is a voltage at the neutral, 1 by root 3 VA plus VB VC. This I will tell you later. So this also I will tell you later. Shall I continue, or there is a small derivation of that balanced component? Shall I continue or shall I take at 12 o'clock? Yes?
So now only continue.
If I